So from the previous video, I found out that my port PVC adjustment is giving me a gain. So having a round over on this end is actually helping me. So I'm kind of closing in this just so ever slightly to see if this will actually help me. So once I close it in, be able to see on the meter again how much it's giving me just by adding a little round over on this end. So anybody that's trying to gain a couple tenths or just get a little bit louder or a little more windy, I'm telling you, these little PVC round overs that I use look ugly. To some people maybe it looks nice, I don't know, but it has substantially helped improve output. And it's given some nice results as well, so might not be the nicest, but we'll find out. So before it was out to here, so I had it out to here. I closed it in a little bit just because it was kind of blocking some of the entry valve way to this, but what the goal is to get the sound wave to roll around the PVC, and I'll probably consider adding something here too. But that's kind of what I'm working with. Let me go grab the tape real quick. A lot of you guys that always watch my videos give me suggestions or message me and said, hey, it's something that I've helped you with your system. I'm glad to help. I'm not the best at this, but I do it for entertainment, to help people, and plus it's just my hobby I do. And why not share what I do? So I'm almost to the point where I don't need to touch my port again, now that I know where I'm dialed in after doing my back hatch. I know I was happy to see a gain on the video. You all can see I gained by having the port not the port adjustment, by doing the back hatch wood area. Gained at least a third of a dB from that, and then with the front bracing up in the front, I gained. So I gained with this back hatch, I gained with the roof, and I gained with the brace. So that kind of shows you that the cabin mods that you can do. So cabin mods means that you're able to retune. You can work on your cabin, so whether you structure something differently, you dynamat it, you reinforce something, you add a brace, wood roof, etc. So those are cabin mods. There's a cabin in your vehicle that you're able to pretty much structure in any way you want. And those changes you do to your vehicle, inside the vehicle, are cabin mods. And that's what gives you one of the more drastic improvement of changes once you get to a point where you feel like you're not going to gain any more sense past that. And that's what it means to have cabin mod changes. And that's where a lot of people gain numerous dBs, so not just a tenth or two, but you can gain multiple dBs just by doing that. So it really depends on your goal. I'm not going to make this the prettiest right now because I might end up tearing it out again. So what I'm doing right now is I just cut my finger, is just getting it patched and sealed so I can accurately see good airflow for another initial burp test and find out how it meters with that. So it's liking that 47, 48 hertz. So I'm definitely going to burp that again. And be happy to see my highest score yesterday, or a couple days ago when y'all saw the video. 54.6 on the glass. So that means I'm doing right at a 55 in the kick and 53.5, almost 54 sealed with the window up. So I think it's getting really impressive for a 12. It was already impressive. Now it's getting beyond impressive because I've gotten demos of guys that are wall builds that don't even do about 52, 53. So this is burping louder than them. And it's still going to be fairly musical. I'm not going to be completely musical to where I can play like the lows, substantial lows improvements where I can do like 25 hertz. It really falls off after about 32 hertz, and that's because of my sealed section's kind of small. But that gives me a higher SPL output range for my high end with a smaller sealed section. It handles the power a lot better. Better cone control, but it doesn't give me the lows. But I'm looking for a balance between the both. But if I can gain half a dB by having my sealed section stay where it is and lose a couple hertz on the low end, but I gain on the high end, then why not? That's fine with me. Plus the kind of music I play, I'm not going to play under 30 hertz very often anyway. So there we go. I got 3 screws holding this in. sealed off that whole edge area there, so y'all can kind of see the process of what I did with that, just like I do there. And then I'll do another initial test burp, and we'll find out how it does. I think it's going to be right at where it was before. Might be slightly under, right, slightly over, but it's pretty much dialed in back to where it needed to be after adding the bracing to the back hatch bracing stuff. So go ahead and take this out and we'll do a test real quick and find out. Let me know if you have any questions, cardio questions or anything. You can feel free to just message me on Facebook or Instagram, Jacob Viral, or you can just comment. I'll be glad to help if I'm able to. So let me go ahead and get this turned on. So I've already done a few burps as you saw in the previous video. So this could be a couple of tenths lower than it really should be for the initial. So if I'm slightly under or right at the score, then that means I'm louder. But if it's half a dB, then it means that I'm quieter. We'll find that real quick. Make sure everything's hooked up. Get everything set up. All right, here we go. We're gonna do 47 hertz, or yeah, 47. All right, so it didn't change drastically at all. So that's good to know. All right, let's do 48 real quick. Peaking at 47 hertz. Didn't gain or lose. All right, so that's initially the final answer results for my port. I'm not going to gain any more by shrinking or losing without doing some more roundovers on the top or bottom, or I dial in my length. So I'm pretty much happy with where that is. So I did these videos as I was doing the test, so y'all can kind of see what I do. That would be normally off camera. Most guys aren't going to show you what they work with for tuning their port, but I did it on camera, so y'all can kind of enjoy that. So let me go explain what happened back here, and then I'll leave y'all be. So it was right at a 54.4, so right at a 54.6 with this roundover. So what I did is I wanted to test taking this port out, PVC out, opened up my length, and then I lost slightly. I added length here and I gained. Peak dropped 1 hertz and then rose 1 hertz, and then I added this PVC back and went back to where I was. So now what I'm going to do with other tests is do some roundovers on the bottom or on the top and see if there's something I can do with airflow here to improve output. So definitely happy with the results. Good to see what we got with. So I'll see you on the next video. Jacob Viral out, and I appreciate y'all always watching. And my record score 155 or 154.6 on glass, so great to see that. All right, I'll see you on the next one. What's going on, everybody? This is Jacob Viral, ending this video to say thank you for watching my videos. Every single day I have a daily cardio video I upload, so if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and I'll see you tomorrow.